Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a brand new series in our flight simulator. Recently I downloaded NEOFLY to my computer and we're going to be starting a new career mode. So to get started, I already did a couple missions. A couple like little cargo runs, did a couple people moving. Most of it was pretty easy. What I'm trying to do right now is save it up to get a couple new ratings and basically afford a new aircraft, because currently this little aircraft is a little bit too small for my liking. To really get started with a briefing for this flight, I want to just get behind what our intentions are today. So let me quickly take off this current flight plan that I have here. Today we're just going to be flying from Sturgeon Bay at KSUE. So we'll just add the waypoint here. And I think it was, if we can go over here, I'll bring up NEOFLY for you guys. We're going to be going to 3DT, so you can see over here. Yeah, 3D2. Okay, so yeah, just Ephraim, Fish Creek Airport. Another paved runway and/or grass strip, just because of our aircraft. Aircraft that we're using, we're just going to take the paved runway, so runway 32 and/or 14 will get their ATIS if they have one, or the AWOS from the local airspace. Yeah, just 248 pounds of clothes. So just, general shipment from Sturgeon Bay, probably just some nice handmade stuff. So yeah, it should be a really short little flight, but I'm excited to get up here to really almost the peninsula, or the little mitten of Wisconsin. So, alright, let's get our stalls set up here. Alright, we'll just set this here so when we're ready you guys can track that. Go back to Flight Sim. 3D2. Look at that. I think... Let's see. Okay, I can't load that one. Well, we're just got to do that. Add waypoint. Just look at that. So 20 nautical miles, so it shouldn't be that far. That'll be good. We'll just keep that there for now. I want to just take a look at our NEOFLY specs. Bring this guy a little bit smaller. So there we go. Yeah, we have all our payload that we need. Messages are as follows: ready for taxi and take off. Jobs, close. Everything's good. I'm just gonna keep our job page here, just so we can make sure we're arriving at the same or the correct airport. So we're just gonna load up a quick little flight plan here. So 3D2. Tree. Delta. Dose. Yeah, Ephraim, Gibraltar, Ephraim, Wisconsin. Looks good. Enter, activate. So you can just go back, take out of procedures, go out of procedures, just take a double look. So obviously our little GPS wants us to do a little right-hander, but we'll just do that on our way out. Just do it north departure, shouldn't be too hard. So far we have our aircraft hot and ready, and just because I didn't want to get you guys have super sore ears, I turned the simulate the headphones on, just so, because this engine is loud in here. I tried flying for like 30 minutes and my ears got tired, so I'm doing you guys a little bit of a favor. So, alright, we'll turn this guy to standby for a moment. Our flight plan is already logged onto our little GPS here. Our iPad has it ready to go. We'll get our radios in a moment ready to go. The radio in the game kind of sucks, so I'll just do my best to do some virtual flying. But for now we can grab the AWOS.
Kilo Sierra Uniform Echo, Automated Weather Observation 1800 Zulu. Wind 015 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 1,900 feet overcast. Temperature 1 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter tree 018.
18.
Kilo Sierra Uniform Echo, Automated Weather Observation 1800 Zulu. Wind 015.
Turn that off. Alright, so like I said before, the traffic here doesn't work very good, so we're gonna do our own little calls. I've been trying to practice my airport taxi takeoff and departure. What was it? Traffic. What do they call it? Just basically radio announcements. Silly me, I can't even remember that. Sorry, I'll just do a double check before taxi. So landing lights come off, position lights or beacons are on, ACL on, avionics master comes on, fuel pump, it can be turned off, battery master is on. Both magnetos are set to on. Our identification stuff is all set to standby. We'll turn that on the air. GPS set to good. Max RPM set to, or RPM set to maximum. Throttle set to idle. Carburetor heat set to off. Parking brake is set to on. Choke is set to off, and cabin heat is set to off. Give a quick check of our flight controls. For those who are watching, I mean, if you want me to turn off these tags, let me know. I like having them on, just, makes it easy to spot traffic, because traffic in the game can be kind of hard to see. But if you want me to turn it off, just let me know. Alright, yeah, everything for pre-taxi, thing looks good, and yes, I won't forget, trim is set to takeoff position. Alright, let's get on out of here. Normally I would have a pushback going, but it's a game. We can kind of ignore it for today. So, let's take a look at our world map. Just see what kind of departure we want to do here, because I'm thinking we want to do runway 2 for departure. Yeah. Sturgeon Bay ground diamond aircraft on DA-22 Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is at FBO to taxi to runway 02. Since there's no controller, we're just announcing our intentions. If anyone wants to, please critique me on my call-outs. I'd really appreciate the help. So yeah, we're just gonna try not to chop our little guy in half. I'm sorry, sir, but we may have to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, well, we're sitting ready to taxi, so we're just gonna make our way down. Nothing too fancy here. Applications or I guess mods I want to get soon is Beyond ATC, because I don't know if it will work, but I hope it does work with these like northern Wisconsin airports, just to say, hey, I want to put this in, will it tell me if it's a correct readout? Because if that works that way, I'd really love that. From the last video I did, which was the TBM, the TBM is an aircraft I want to get into this into the NEOFLY sometime. It's expensive, it's like $3 million, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe I can work my way around some loans, possibly manage a couple of flights without doing cargo and or VIP service. Just the only issue with that is that I have to first get the rating to first do a single engine turboprop, excuse me, and or get the money just to actually afford that, and I'm obviously not going to have enough time in the world to actually do $3 million in just little flights like this. It's going to take years. So I think we're just going to get to a certain point and then take out some loans and then work to pay those off, and then really start to blossom from there. Yeah, so today really is just another routine flight. Just exploring, the VFR area and just getting accustomed to our Diamond aircraft. And originally in this game I flew a lot on the Cessna 152. It was really fun, I like that, but this aircraft has just been so much fun, especially with the upgraded GPS on it. The 152 didn't have too much of her stuff, it just had a radio, some VORs, ADF, NDBs, so it's been nice to get to finally work with some actual waypoints and GPS RNAV approaches. As we line up, I just want to make sure our course is going to be set right, because I do believe it's going to ask us to set a course, what's it, like 033? That will technically work, but not very well. Okay, we would transfer from ground traffic to, let's CTAF. Okay, so Sturgeon Bay traffic is Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, holding short runway 02 to straight out departure. Okay, Sturgeon Bay traffic. Try to get better at these ATC callouts. as we go throughout our series. I'm excited because not only is this series going to teach me a little bit more on just navigating VFR, it's going to be really helpful with my actual flight training, because I am taking training out in one of the Part 141 schools that we have out here in Wisconsin. I'm very excited. Alright, so we're all lined up. Let's do a pre-flight or takeoff examination. Everything looks good. I already checked that. Throttle's already cracked open. Parking brake set to on. Most important part, set our flaps to take off. There we go. Don't need any cabin heat. It's plenty cold out today. Other than that, we should be good to go. Check our oil temps. RPMs are in the green. PSI green. Temperature is green. Amps green. Fuel. I'm gonna say we're gonna be cutting it close today. I would almost say this is borderline unsafe, because if you come back to our fuel and yeah, only have about a third of our gallon left. Yeah, I think when we get back on the ground, I'm gonna want to load up again. Yeah. So we're gonna do a pretty relaxed flight today, not do anything too hard in the engine. So yeah, center balance, or center of gravity is just fine. I mean, center pressure would be like, yeah, right there. So we'll be good. We're a little chunky today. We're almost at maximum payload, but we're just about 100 pounds short of that. So there we go. What's S again? I can't remember. Sturgeon Bay traffic, Diamond Aircraft, Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, departing straight out, runway 02. Sturgeon Bay traffic.
Have a safe journey, pilot. That's some load you have there.
Alright, we'll go to flight tracking on our iPad so it flies with us. Set that to... Yeah, so a nice little short flight. We'll just talk over it as we go. I think just because it's a VFR, we're just gonna... Oh. I was gonna say, this is gonna be a little scary. I mean, I would borderline say this isn't a VFR. This might be almost IFR, but... I mean, visibility was it like 5? This is like borderline minimums, so yeah, it's gonna be a tricky flight today. I'm gonna keep my flaps out for quite a while because I'm still in my maximum operating speed for that. Okay, we have enough altitude. We're gonna try to manage getting a little faster. All right, we got our first message set to 036. 036, there we go. Deactivate, and oh boy, we got some, okay. So this is going to turn out to be a very interesting flight here. Okay, it's okay. Alright, we can minimize our ATC, we won't need that for a good while. We can keep our iPad open. You know what? I'm going to play the hand of God for a moment. I'm going to have to unfortunately take this off, it's just too much. There we go. Normally wouldn't do that, but I'm already in the air and I want to get my money here, so I'm going to break the rules. Just a little bit. Alright, so we're going to be on our course in just a moment. I'm going to check, what was the time? There we go. So it's set to our real time than in real life, so yeah. 1:09 p.m. in the afternoon, just a good departure time. Really nothing too much to complain about. We're going to fly the entire coast up in the mitten here. Just enjoying the scenery. If you really want to enjoy the scenery, we'll set a few clouds. Play around with this for a little bit. There we go. Nice big puffy clouds now. Yeah, so we'll bring this guy to the middle for you guys. Make sure everything's working here as intended. Yep, looks like it is. So yeah, we're just gonna be flying just kind of along this kind of coastal area. I've been here a couple times. Just fly on up, arrive at that area. Probably fly in from the western area. So I think that was like runway... What the... Come on. 01... 9... 18... Would it be 1? Let's zoom in. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, flying... Yeah, 14, runway 14. That's what we want, okay. Okie dokie, we can do that. I'm going to keep a good check on our fuel, because we're just cutting it so close that I'm a little scared today, actually, that we might have an engine out, fuel empty, which in real life you never want to do, but it's the game, so we can get away with it today. So we're going to just trim for altitude at 2,200. We're just shy of it, 2,190. Just enjoy a nice little leisurely cruise around here. Nothing too serious. So yeah, right out here, yeah, we have you technically have way back there, the Bay of Green Bay, kind of start leading into Lake Michigan. On the other side of here, you'd have the SS Badger going back and forth, going to Michigan and Wisconsin back and forth. I've done that a couple times, so it was really fun. It was good fun on that. Really up north, there's not a bunch to like, I don't know how to say, not a lot of big urban activities, obviously. It's just a bunch of country towns and cabins. So if you own a cabin up here in the north, I mean, you're well and set. But if you don't really have anything, I mean, you're just kind of up here to do business and sightsee. Otherwise, yeah, it's kind of just all forest. Get our trim set. Yeah, I think the aircraft, the airfield we're going to, we had our filters set to have fuel. So when we get there, we'll have fuel. Otherwise, I'm going to pay a bunch. So for now, we should be good. So when I get to our menu here, yeah, 8-minute flight. Yeah, I might skip ahead for you guys, just so you guys don't have to watch me just fly it the entire way around here. I mean, it's just a pretty simple circuit. And our ground speed is, 99 knots. We're not going very fast. We're chugging along today. We're chugging along. Next video, I'll get track IR all hooked up just so you guys don't have to deal with all this jittery head movement. So that'll be nice for you all the people viewing on like iPhones and iPads. I'm considering trying to do VR, but I know there's some complications in trying to record. And to be fair, I only get about 30 to 40 frames with pretty low resolution, so I don't know how enjoyable that'd be to watch for you guys. And the big thing is that it's easy to get motion sick just by watching VR. It's so jittery and like so wobbly that even I have a hard time just like paying attention and watching it all the way through, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're just coming up on some of these little coves here. If I had the time to go fish here, I'd definitely fish right in this area with all these docks here. It'd be lovely to fish. Because I know sometimes fish like to cozy on up on the shadowy side of things to protect themselves from the sunlight. And or like if the clouds are like this in real life, you might just catch a school of fish just chilling out underneath one of these cloud shadows. I mean, the moisture's got to be pretty high to get good clouds like these, but still, I mean, it'd be kind of fun to see if I could catch a salmon someday. Yeah, not a terrible ton going on here. It's just, routine flight. Okay, we're back to our flight here. We're just a couple miles southwest of our airport that we want to land at. Let's go double check our fuel here. And look at that, perfect. We've been flying at a pretty good economy rate. So yeah, we're just up below about 1/8. Okay, so we was if we go on the channel, I don't feel using the Unicom channel. It's kind of useless in the game, unfortunately. Oh, there's someone on there. Look at that. What do we Tree duty traffic, Diamond Aircraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is 9 miles southwest of runway 18 with intentions to land 14. I butchered that one. Alright, we can announce our positions. Alright, I butchered that so hard. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We can fly a left traffic pattern for, what's this, 3-2? Yeah, runway 3-2. I'm not going to load up an RNAV approach. We're just going to fly in left traffic pattern for 3-2. I can show this to my instructor when I'm done. So, alright. Let's see here. Just want to get a... I'm going to pause our game quick and just pull up the Sky Vector maps here. So I will be right back. So as I'm browsing through, we with the station 3, yeah, K3D2 at an elevation of 763. So just flying a barometric altitude of 1,700 should be good enough, and we're already at 1,900, so we should be more than good and set to go. Let's make sure OBS is picking everything up. Yep, it is. All right. Alright, so we're just about over the runway now. Just wanna... Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll start entering a left traffic pattern for a downwind midfield on runway 32. Set ourselves up for a 45-degree angle entry and set our descent already. So we'll bring our throttle back, but keep our RPMs high to act as an air brake. Just want to get below the 80-degree mark. I'm going to fly a little uncoordinated for a moment so we can bleed off some airspeed. There we go. Now I can bring our flaps to landing already. I'm going to do an early setup for this approach. So we're just a little bit close to the runway. But we're now at we are at the approach height that we want to be at. So we're going to move this guy up here so we can keep visual of the runway. And it looks like we have another friend down here. We have XPG X Bones. X-Ray Papa Golf X-Ray Bones. With an Icon A5. Look at that. Wow. Alright, we may have to do a go around here and or land on the grass strip, so we're going to announce our positions. Tree, Delta 2, traffic, Diamond Aircraft, Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra is on left downwind to land runway 32. We're going to give that guy a little time to take off. Looks like he's just doing a little warm-up or run-up. Otherwise, we'll just land at a grass strip as a deviation alternate. Okay, about a mile or so. Tree Delta 2 traffic. Delta Diamond Aircraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is turning left base for runway Tree 2. Tree Delta 2 traffic. Fly coordinated here. Now we're really high today, but I'm sure we can manage. Let's slip the aircraft a little bit. I'm gonna do a really aggressive slip in here. Very uncoordinated approach, but there's trees here anyway, so this might be the best idea. Okay, well, we're gonna do a go around. This guy is not showing up, so. Tree Delta 2 traffic, Delta Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, go around, Tree Delta 2 traffic. Since this is a game, we're just going to assume that guy is having some issues, so we're just going to do a direct go around. We're going to set ourselves up for a little bit lower this time. Tree Delta 2 traffic, Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, turning left base for landing runway 32, Tree Delta 2 traffic. Alright, so we're kind of low on this part, so let's gain some altitude just so we have a nice comfy amount of area to actually do our base and our final. Yeah, I think that guy actually might be having some loading issues, so we're just going to ignore him and just fly straight in then. We're going to bring our throttle back again, set our landing flaps to out, keep our airspeed nice and low, keep enough throttle so we don't fall out of the sky. Make sure that we fly nice and coordinated in. So, okay, yep. A beam of the touchdown area, so we can, at any point now, we can start making our turn for left base on runway 32. Lose some throttle. Lead with the rudder. Do a sharp bank. Keep our altitude, keep the speed, bleed out the speed. Tree Delta 2 traffic, Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is turning final for runway 32, Tree Delta 2 traffic. I'm going to have to do another go around here. Once I can salvage this. We have a long runway though, so.
We have touchdown. Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
Alright, that was a bit of a bumpy landing. I mean, 108 feet per minute. I mean, could have been better, but truthfully, I'd say it was pretty okay. Okay, Tree Delta 2 traffic, exiting runway to FBO on north side, Tree Delta 2 traffic. Tree Delta 2 traffic, this is Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, Diamond Aircraft DA-22 exiting runway, and runway is clear. Tree Delta 2 traffic. Okay, so I already see our refueling truck, which is a welcome sight. We're just gonna park on over by these small mobile homes. And it's nice that we have this big tower here. It looks like general aviation parking is right over here with our lovely people with a back pusher and a van to pick up our supplies. So yeah, we're just gonna pop on over there and get our stuff unloaded, get some new fuel in the aircraft, and wrap up the video. So yeah, that guy never actually loaded in, so that's a little concerning. Let's do a quick shutdown here. Alright, so power to idle, prop to max RPM, trims at takeoff or neutral. Okay, we're gonna just suffocate the engine. Fuel's at the
Transporter. Cargo unloading in progress. Stand by, pilot.
Alright, yeah. Magnetos are set to off, batteries are set to off. Let's go in reverse order. Position lights comes off last, ACL off, avionics master off, fuel pump off. Battery mast. We'll keep it on so we can keep hearing our people on the radio. Alright, that was a good flight. Yeah, we use 8 pounds of
Transporter. The cargo has been delivered. Nice work. Have a nice day.
Airport fee, $69. Could be better.
Ready for engine start.
Payment for KSUE, $2,541. Alright, we're making money now. Totally unrelated to the flight, but the weather out here, back in where I am in Wisconsin, is terrific now. It is clearing up. I might have to go outside soon. Alright, so just for our next flight, I want to get everything set up for our next video. I'm going to bring us back over to NEOFLY. So NEOFLY. Alright, so we've been paid and everything. I want to take a quick look at our finances. that. Alright, so for one time we were at 1064. Now, wonder if we can update this. The last day balance. There we go. Yeah, so today I've done a lot of logistic progress here, so we are on the up. Currently we are sitting at 12,689, and we started the day at a humble balance of 6,799. So, real plan here, I think, is that once I get to second officer, I'm going to take out a loan of $50,000, get some new repairs, get some new aircraft. I'm thinking of either a 172 or a Bonanza if I can afford that. Either way, I want to get an aircraft with more fuel, more cargo space, just so we can get more money, like, per flight. I want to keep a small aircraft. I don't want to get rid of small aircraft. I want to sell this one eventually, but I just still want to have a standby one for fun. I think what I have to really think about now is where do I want to go, because there's a bunch of options here. Like let's see here, reward 7,000. Yeah, if I did a big cross country flight, I could fly all the way up there, get 7,000, but that's unrealistic. So I think what I want to do now for the rest of the trip now is kind of circle from the Mitten, go across the bay, go to Menominee, maybe stop here at Oconto, go to Green Bay, and then come back to our main FBO at Appleton, and then come down sometime, get down to Oshkosh, go down to Fond du Lac, and then kind of redo our circle again. So it's going to be kind of a big, neat series of flights that I'm going to be doing. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of cargo missions. So next time I will load up a new flight. We'll see what the daily offerings are, and we'll see where we can go from here. So at the end of the day, we are up in northern Wisconsin. Enjoy the lakeside. Get up to Ephraim, look at the beaches, enjoy ourselves. Just have a nice day up in northern Wisconsin. Alright, this has been super fun today, and I'm super excited to start this new series with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time on our next Flight Simulator videos. Bye-bye.